Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Hey traders, over the last 15 years, we've tested 64 different trading courses and we have put the most powerful systems and trading techniques that we've discovered in this brand new trading course. And for a limited time, I'm giving away free access. So go to johnsfreegift.com. That's johnsfreegift.com or click on the very first link in the description to get free access to this brand new trading course right now. Hey traders, John Howell here. In this video, I'm going to be covering the markets and we'll be seeing what's going on right now in the stock market with the S&P 500, Dow Jones, and stuff like that. Also, the transportation average. We'll be looking at silver and gold as well too. So let's get straight into it. The one thing that I'm noticing right now on the Dow Jones is that we can see here, if I bring up the weekly chart here on the Dow Jones, notice how we're in this very nice upward channel. Nice support. We've got this support through here. We've got all the resistance through here. So this channel is to the upside, and it gets closer to the 29,000 mark, which I think ultimately where the market will get to, possibly maybe even overshoot to the magical 30,000 Dow. So we can see that there, and we can see on the Dow Jones, we can see how the market has been stepping up high, and we've been running up through here now. And today was like a bit of a sideways day, not really much, but you can see even though it was a bit of a sideways day, we still have pretty much this going on right now in the right through there. So we have this as a bit of a support line going on through there. Right there. All right, so we have a bit of a support line. So even if we do get a bit of a backing pattern or a bit of a pullback, we're probably likely to continue this movement up. And the only reason why we're likely to continue to see this movement up from here, we might get a little bit of a couple of down days, but we're probably likely to continue up until we hit the top of this trend line through here. And the other reason why we're likely to do that is because we spent so much time here going sideways through here, really not breaking up or down. So now we've started to break up. We do get a little bit of a pullback. We're probably likely to bounce and probably even continue running up to the top of this trend line. So that's what's happening right now on the Dow Jones. We can see on the S&P 500 that if you bring up this weekly chart, right, this same thing, this nice channel that the S&P 500 is in, and then if we go to the daily chart, you can see how that it's almost at that level there right now. So we're almost at that level there on the S&P 500, but we're just a little bit further away on the Dow Jones. Now, knowing we had a bit of a gap up through here, as you can see, right, had a bit of a gap up, which is a breakaway gap, and then the markets continued up through here. We did have a little bit of a gap here and a little bit of a gap here. So we may be getting on the S&P 500, we may be getting ready for a bit of a pullback overall. To see what's happening. Now, I do believe we're likely to run up, at least hit the top of this trend line before we see a bit of a backing pattern. If we have a look, we can see that if I draw my support line, we can see how that this level through here on the short-term basis, this level through here, we can see we've been running up alongst this trend line for quite some time. But if we do somehow suddenly start to break that, that's going to be a strong break of momentum. And if we do, then we can see that there's very, very strong support around that 3,000 level. But then also Fibonacci levels are probably likely to come into play as well too. So it's probably through there, as you can see, a bit of a pullback. If we do get to the top of this channel, and then we do start to break, or we start to break this support line through here, then we're probably likely to see some sort of a pullback through here. And I would say that it's probably likely to come back down only because we're very, very, very high right now where we are right now. And with that, we can start to see that if it does start to retrace, the 50% level is down through here, plus this support line. So that'll be a bit of an area where the market is likely to sell off. If we do, once we start to get a close below this level through here, we can see this line has kept us in all the way up, and that's kept us in with the strong momentum to the high side. So Once we do close below that there, then we're probably likely to see a bit of a strong sell-off through there. Moving on through to the Nasdaq. Now the Nasdaq is already at its top of the channel, and we're starting to break above that right now. Same sort of thing. If we draw a bit of a support line through there, we can see how this level through here through to here. We can see how this support level through here and this support level through here is really holding this very strongly, and we're just continuing to power up through here on the Nasdaq. Same sort of thing. Once we do start to break below that there, we definitely do have, I reckon the Fibonacci levels are likely to come into play. So this level through here, once we do start to see a bit of a pullback. So right now as we speak, the 50 around that 8,200 level is indeed where the market is probably likely to find a bit of support, even as low as that 8,100 level there. So it'll be really interesting to see what's going to happen through there. Looking down through the transportation average, now the transportation average is doing something a bit different. We've had a bit of a pullback. Now we had a run up, we're having a bit of a pullback, now we're going sideways. So if we do start to see a bit of an upward movement through here, then I would say that the transportation average is probably likely to continue up from here and head up towards this is the IYT, the transportation average ETF, probably around that $210 level there. It looks like we're heading towards there. If we go have a look at the gold price right now, we can see that the gold price is still in this very sideways channel through here. We're still in this very sort of lackluster pullback through here. Really not much going on, but there will come a time where this pullback through here has finished doing what it's doing, finished refueling, and then we're probably likely to see another move up soon out of that there. We just got to wait for some sort of a breakup out of this. So let me just delete that through there. Some sort of a breakup and out. So that'll be the resistance line through there, as you can see, and then that'll be probably the support levels. You can see this channel that it's in right now come back down, and we're having a little rise through here. So I would say that once we start to get back above this channel through here, then that's probably going to be the start of another move up, just like we had back here from June, July, August, even into the start of September. Moving on now through to the silver price, and same sort of thing. Okay, so if we just delete these off the screen through here, and we can see that, we can see how this market has been doing this. Okay, so this is a bit of a channel in the markets. We actually have probably this going on right now as well too. So that's actually it's a bit of a squeezing up. That's the resistance line coming down. This is the bit of a support line coming down through here. We did get a little bit of a bounce. So once again, same with silver as well too. We're going through this lackluster, bit of a slow pullback through here with silver. Once we start to break back above this 1750 level, we start to break back above that level there. Then we're probably likely to start to see a run back up towards these highs up here, which is probably around that 20, possibly even overshoot towards that 21 level, where we've got all that major resistance level through here. So once we do start to see another upward movement, I would probably see silver probably continue running up towards these levels up through here. We've had a nice move up, getting a nice pullback through here. So once we start to break out of this overall sort of a pennant or triangle pattern, or whatever you want to call it, once we start to see that, then we're probably likely to start to see a nice move up through the sort of the $21 level. If you look at some of the silver miners through here, guys, we're getting the same sort of thing, right? Just a bit of a sideways movement through here. If we look at that weekly chart, again, very sideways movement through here. But this is probably just building a bit of energy. Once we start to break back above, once we start to break back above these levels through here, once we start to get back above, say, the $32 level on the SIL, then that's probably going to be the start of another move, and we're probably ultimately going to end up around that $55 level there. And looking at the GDX as well too, very similar to the gold and silver price, bit of a sideways pullback through here. We are sort of holding through here right now. And we're getting sort of this resistance line coming into play, this support coming into play. So it'd be really interesting if we start to break up and out. then probably my first target would be around that $30 level, that resistance through there. And then after that, it's probably going to continue powering up, breaking past that resistance. We may pause for a little bit through there, but then we're probably likely to start powering up through there. And then over the next couple of years, seeing this thing probably end up breaking above these highs up here as things start to unfold within the markets. And we start to see that bear market really warming up. We can see the markets have been doing that. And you can see how long this has been down here, just doing nothing. So definitely once we start to break above here, we're probably likely to see a lot of fireworks in the markets. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Go to the Markets by the Board trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training course for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go do that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.